Hi everybody, you're watching Adele Coetzee on the City Hill Single Parents Life Group Facebook page. I'm still continuing just briefly today on the subject of homeschooling. I really like the idea of homeschooling. I would love to homeschool Olivia, but I am a single parent, and so I know that it is a challenge for people who are single parents to be able to homeschool their children, because ultimately you have to be the person who homeschools the child. You can have an uncle or a grandparent. It has to be a family member that homeschools the child, but cottage schools are not quite up and running yet, and there's not that many, and the laws are still a little bit hazy. There is a trust that it's the Pestalozzi Trust that you can join, and you can get information on that. Ideally, I would love to do that, but as a single parent, you still need to earn an income and you need to provide for your family, and that can be a challenge, especially if you've got more than one child. So you have to weigh up the pros and cons. Homeschooling can work very well if you have a cooperative ex-husband, which is not the case for me. So we've had an enormous amount of conflicts for many years, and when I decided to take Olivia out of school in the middle of grade 1, we were already in children's court on another battle where my ex-husband was trying to remove my child from my care. And again, for the 7th year, she was going through 7 years of consecutive psychological observation to prove that she was not being abused and she was not neglected, and in fact I was a good mother. And it's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy, and it's a waste of life. So the homeschooling her for 6 months literally got us to bond really well, and it got me to pay attention, not just do her homework with her in the afternoon and sort of have her repeat stuff to me parrot fashion, but I could observe for myself where she was battling and whether she was in fact battling just because of the environment and also because of stress from home. And I spent the 6 months that I homeschooled her thinking, she's not got a problem. She had a problem with focusing in a large environment with a lot of noise, and that's understandable, I think, for a child that is battling with conflict in the home and being put in a situation that is always stressful, and she's always under threat of being removed from her primary caregiver. So when you're homeschooling, good luck. It's wonderful. And if you're a single parent, find a different route for your child to be educated if you cannot homeschool them and they are having learning difficulties purely through high conflict. And that route might be to find a more amicable way of addressing your former spouse and really going for counseling and various other ways that you can try and manage that relationship. But it is extremely challenging, and it's really something that I will talk about more on the Divorce Support Life Group, not on the Single Parents Life Group. So if you need information on that topic will still come onto that page. But that's all for today.